Welcome. This is SBS News in Easy English. I'm Philippa Carisbrook. New South Wales has recorded 1,431 new local cases of COVID-19. A further 12 people have died from the virus. The Premier, Gladys Berejiklian, says the health advice shows the peak of cases is likely to come in the next fortnight.
But as I've said, it's not the number of cases we need to be focusing on, but how many of those cases end up in our intensive care wards and hospitals, and how many people we have vaccinated as quickly as possible.
Victoria has recorded 208 new local cases of COVID-19 and one more death. It's the highest number of new infections detected in the state's latest outbreak. It comes as playgrounds reopen and border restrictions with New South Wales tighten. There are no new cases of COVID-19 in Queensland. Authorities are continuing to track down contacts of 2 New South Wales truck drivers who entered the state while infectious. The federal government has accused Queensland's Premier of deliberately raising public fears about the threat COVID poses to children. Anastasia Palaszczuk has rejected the claim. She says more information is needed about the impact easing restrictions will have on children.
No, I think this is about protecting Queenslanders and having a conversation about what will we need to do. And, you know, there's measures that other countries are putting in place. For example, if the Delta variant is going rampant through a particular region or a city, the children in primary school are wearing masks as a precaution.
A national cabinet meeting today is to look at how Australian health systems will manage rising coronavirus cases when the country reopens. The Australian Medical Association has warned hospitals will be strained. President Omar Khorshid says the system is already under pressure.
The reality in public hospitals in Australia right now is that they are full, but we are worried about Australians who get heart attacks, who need surgery, who have a sore hip, who are going to miss out on care if we don't get the planning right.
At least 26 people are dead after record rainfall on the east coast of the United States. The torrential rain was part of the last of Hurricane Ida. Flooding and strong winds have caused destruction across New York, New Jersey and Pennsylvania. The director of the National Weather Service, Louis Assolini, says there's been record-breaking rainfall at Manhattan's Central Park the past 2 weeks.
We broke that record on August 21st of this year for Henri of 1.94 inches. We just smashed that record on September 1st.
Swedish pop group ABBA are to release their first album in 4 decades. They're also planning a series of virtual concerts. The band's Benny Andersson says the concerts will include many of their greatest hits and 2 new songs.
I mean, we're not competing with Drake and all these other guys. No, I mean, we can't do that because I don't understand what's up there. I don't understand what the ingredients in the songs that works today are. Yeah. So that it's impossible to emulate.
In sport, the Socceroos have beaten China 3-0 in their World Cup qualifier in Qatar. It's their 9th win in a row. In the first half, there were 2 goals in 2 minutes by Al Mabel and Martin Boyle, while substitute Mitch Duke scored in the second half. The win puts Australia top of Group B after the opening round of matches. Coach Graham Arnold says the team is now focused on its next game on Tuesday against Vietnam.
Very proud of the performance. And there's only a lot more improvement left.
In tennis, world number 1 Ash Barty has moved into the 3rd round of the US Open. The Australian beat Denmark's Clara Thorsen 6-1, 7-5 to progress. I'm Philippa Carisbrook, This is SBS News in Easy English.